Yes.
Are we ready to start? Remember to go to the platform and download the presentation of cities, right? And and then you have the instruction, and then you send it to me, or upload to the platform as well, right? You have the option. Now, I think that we will start because we wait for 10 minutes, right? And we will continue reading the story, right? But I need you to tell me, first of all, which is this story about? What happened in the story so far, guys? What has happened in this story so far? Tell me what happened in this story so far.
That a child in a boat
Yes.
lost in a island because the boats.
Right?
Hmm.
So they are lost and they are trying to survive, right? But is the boy alone?
No, is with a black horse.
Yeah,
The black swan.
with a black horse. And what is happening in these two? Are they friends or what happened?
That the horse said, Alec.
Yes, right. The horse saved Alex, right? Once, and they are trying to survive, right?
Yes.
Together, right? They must be together in order to survive in an island, right? And yesterday I was asking to you some question about what would you do if you were in an island. Now, I have another question for you. What would you do if you were in an island, but you have the option to have with you just one thing? What will be that thing? Tiene la opción de tener just one thing, una cosa. Which thing would you like to have?
I mister.
Okay, Miguel.
Me.
Just one thing.
Yes, just one thing.
I think that food and
Just one
not
thing. Food.
not just food because in the Iceland is water and
Yes.
yes, food.
Victor, you say in an island, ¿verdad?
Yes,
Okay.
nicely.
Okay.
Linis, which thing would you like to have? Just one thing.
Food and water.
Food or water? Just one.
Food.
Food. Bayron.
Me.
And then Diego Amador, sorry. Bayron,
Yes.
which thing would you like to have? Just one thing.
Water.
If you're in an island, are you paying attention?
An island. An island.
I think that he's not paying
What?
attention. Christian Mangiva.
Island. I will have a food.
Food. Okay.
Yes.
But
To survive.
you can get the food in the island. Do you think so?
Yes, mister, but in the
Yes.
island just we have cocos and another fruit.
Fruits.
Fruits, but you can have fruits as well. You can have coconuts.
Yes, coconuts.
Because you are in a place where there are a lot of fruits, right? Okay, I think that the thing that I would choose would be water. Why water? Because even though you are in an island, you have water around you, but remember that you can't drink this water because you could die. Would you know that?
Mister, but the cocos have water.
Yes, but that is not the same as water.
No, but
Yes. Do you know that you can die if you drink a lot of water from the sea? Do you know that?
It's like
no.
another type of water.
This water, right, that the one that we have in the sea, right, it is salt water. It agua salada. And what happens if you drink a lot of salt water? You
You're
could
gonna die.
You're gonna
gas, porque usted se va a deshidratar de tomar tanta sal, ¿verdad? Y you could die, right? Yes. So this is one of the options you have, water, right? And with water you can survive. Yes. And food, you can get food and fire as well, right? Fire, it is important in this kind of situation because if you have fire you can cook, right? You can do anything, right? So let's continue with the class, right? Let's continue, and I'm gonna share with you, right, the reading. So actually, what you have to do is to follow the reading and pay attention because I'm gonna ask for your participation. Yeah.
And what page, mister?
Uh,
602.
Numbers two. We will read this page, right? So just follow the reading. When I say, well, I will choose a person, and then when I say stop, that the other person will continue, right? I will start. We will start right now with Andrea Montserrat. Please start reading.
The black was on his hind legs, his feet parted. Then, with a mighty leap, he shot away from the boulder toward Ali. Swiftly, he came faster with every magnificent stride. He was almost on top of him when he thundered to a halt and reared again. A leg jumped to the side, tripped on the stone and fell to the ground. High above the black's legs pawed the air and then descended 3 yards in front of him. Again he went up and down again, and again he pawed the ground on which Alec lay shook from the force on his hoofs.
Stop
The
there.
stag
Stop there. Angeles, could you please continue?
The stallion's eyes never left the ground in front of him. Gradually, his pounding lessened and then stopped. He raised his head high and his whistle shrilled through the air. He shook his head and slowly moved away, his nostrils trembling. Alec regained his feet and courteously made his way toward the torn earth, with brain flooded with confusion. There in front of him he saw the 3 parts of a long yellowish-black body and the venomous head of a snake, crushed and lifeless. He stood still, the suddenness of discovering life other than the black and himself on the island, astounding him. Sweat broke out on his forehead as realized what a poisonous snake's bite would have meant suffering and past death. Denise, he looked at the stallion just a few feet away. He had the black killed the snake to have him. Was the stallion beginning to understand that they need each other to survive?
Stop there. Gabriel, continue, please.
Mr. Peter, I am looking for because I lost the
Gabriela,
the reading.
Gabriela Zúñiga. Gabriela Zúñiga, are you in class? Gabriela?
Mr. Mr.
Wait, yes, yes. I want to know if Gabriela is here. Is Gabriela here? Yes, right?
Mr.
Gabriela, may you continue?
Sorry, yes. Slowly the boy walked toward the black. The stallion's mane swept in the wind. His muscles twitched. His eyes moved restlessly. But he stood his ground as the boy approached. Alec wanted the horse to understand that he would not hurt him. Cautiously, he reached a hand toward the stallion's head. The black drew it back as far as he could without moving. Alex stepped closer and to the side of him. Gently, he touched him for an instant. The stallion did not move. Again, Alec attempted to touch the savage head. The black reared and shook a little. Alex said soothingly, "Steady, black fellow, I wouldn't hurt you." The stallion quivered, then reared again and broke. 100 yards away, he suddenly stopped and turned.
Okay, guys. So, what happened in this story? What is happening?
That the horse found Alex
Mhm.
and Alex and Alex wants to that the horse understand that they don't gonna hurt the horse.
Okay. And then what else? I read something about a snake there. What happened with that snake? What happened?
The horse killed the snake to save Alec.
Yes, right. The horse held Alec, right? So, and they understood. Do they understand that they have to be together to survive? Yes or no?
Yes.
I think
Yes,
that
right?
yes.
Yes, right. So let's continue then. Let's continue. Okay, sorry. In the next page, this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Diego Samuel.
Yes. Alec gazed at him, standing there so still. His head raised high in the air. We will get out of this somehow. Black working together, he said determinedly.
Okay, right.
Determined.
Now let's analyze the text, right? Which is the question we have there? Story structure. Okay. Can someone read what we have? Glenis?
Me, mister. A story which one?
Structure. The one
The
that
other
is analyze the text.
is that
Yes.
says an alert. Okay. Story structure was to the order to early in the story to help you understand a conflict or problem that Alec faces.
Okay, so now guys, so far I think that we have many things, right, to identify. So far, right, we have identified the characters. Yes, you have read the character in graphic organizer, yes or not?
And the setting, that is a nice one.
Yes, the setting. You may write the setting. Which is the setting? The
A nice one.
right?
The island.
Okay, so the setting is the island. So look for the graphic organizer. Diego Samuel,
Yes.
your graphic organizer, you have them ready? You have it ready?
Yes.
Okay, start writing the setting and the characters, right? Now,
Mister,
Listo.
they have
Vaya
the
pues,
setting in the
entonces,
character.
I think as well that we already know which is the problem in this story. I want you to analyze and tell me which is the problem in this.
I know what is the problem, mister.
Which the problem?
I think
The problem is
Mister, the
that
problem.
is that they go to the island and don't have eat food and don't have anything go to save.
Okay. Yes. Miguel Eduardo. What would you?
no the problem is that the boy is the unique survivor in the boat,
Yes.
and his family died, and he have food, and he's breathing. He says in a part of the story.
Yes, of course. So, but I think that the problem starts, right, when the boat cracks, right? Yes. So, because in from this moment start the conflict, right? And then the problem would be that they are in an island, right? And they are trying to survive, right? Yes, that's the problem in this story. Did you write the problem?
Yes.
Now, let's
Yes.
try to answer the question we have here. And it says, what does the actor do early in the story to help you understand the conflict or problem that Alec faced? What do you think that the actor do in order you to understand better which is the conflict? Or which thing do you think help you to understand which is the problem in this story? ¿Cuáles son las cosas que a usted le ayudaron a entender o identify the problem in this story?
I think that the images and the reading.
The picture, right? The
Yes.
picture are very essential in a book, right? In a book, in a story, right?
Yes.
What else?
That at the beginning of the story says that just he survived, and the boat that was cracked with the ice one.
Yes, of course. Yes, because since the beginning of the story, of the reading, we
It
have
starts the
read,
problem.
right? Troubles, a lot of trouble, right? So
Yes.
it means that we realize what we have, what we are gonna find in this story, right?
Yes.
Now, let's continue then. Let's continue. Or something else. Let's listen to Glynis. Which thing help you to understand the problem or the conflict in this story, Glynis? Or how did you realize about the problem in the story? How did you realize?
Mister,
Glynis?
I am not to tell the
he- I have a problem.
Glynis?
I am need to tell the problem or
No, just tell me which thing help you to understand the conflict of the story or to identify it.
because at the beginning of the story they begin to be a lot of trouble for they they begin to lost in an island and many things.
Okay, since the beginning, we have a lot of troubles, right? Now, Andrea Larissa, what do you think? Or which thing would help you to understand the conflict in this story? Andrea Larissa?
It helps that they do all the possible things to survive. So the problem is that they are trying to survive.
Yes, of course, the troubles, right? Now, Gabriela, which, which thing help you to understand the problem or the conflict?
Mister, I
Gabriel. Okay, Samuel. After Samuel.
Is Ali and horse black not have food war in the house.
Yes, right? Yes, of course. Gabriela. And then we finish.
Okay, mister.
At the beginning,
No, Gabriela, tell me which thing helped you to understand the problem of the story.
that at the beginning they have a lot of troubles.
Yes, right, the troubles that we have at the beginning. So there was a cloud, right, that we have many problems, right? So let's continue reading and we will start with Diego Samuel. Continue, please.
Okay. Mr. Ali walked back to the top of the rocks and again began his descent. We made his way carefully down to the water level. Cautiously, he looked before he stepped where there was a snake. There might be more. Reaching the bottom, he once
What?
again filled his
He once again filled his shirt full of the moss and made his way back. Okay, Brisa, continue. Height.
High above him, he could see the black looking out over the cliffs. His men weeping in the mine. When he reached the top, the stallion was still there. He followed a short distance behind as Alex went back to the spring. They faced and gradually the friendship between the boy and the black grew. The stallion now came at his call and let Alex stroke him while he grazed. One night, Alex sat within the warm glow of the fire and watched the stallion munching on the carroting beside the pool. He wondered if the stallion was as tired of the carroting as he. Alex had found that if the boy eating the turtle chill it formed a gelatin substance which tastes a little better than the raw moss. A fish was now a rare delicacy to him.
Okay, so what happened here? They become what?
Friends.
What happened? The friendship between them was better, right?
Yes.
Yes, and what happened? What is Alex is doing in this picture?
Alex is like cooking or
Cooking, cooking, right? And what
yes,
is he cooking?
A fish.
A fish, right? And it says that is the legacy to him, right?
yes,
Because can you imagine, right? Um, a horse eating fish,
weird.
weird, right? Let's continue with the last page. Okay, actually we will stop in with this page, this one. And I need Sebastian, please read.
Ah,
The promised shadows reached out and cast area ghost-like patterns on the black body. Alec's face became grim as thought Rochelle thought this brain show he try it tomorrow. Did he dare attempt to ride the black? Show he white a few more days. Go here tomorrow. Don't do it. Go ahead.
Stop
The
that.
fire burned
Stop.
down. Then,
Stop. Bayron, finish.
Wait. The next morning he woke from a fitful slumber to find the sun
No,
high above.
Bayron.
Yes.
We're not in that part. We
Wait.
start the fire.
Wait.
The fire born.
The fire.
Bayron, here.
Okay. Wait.
No, mister. Please.
I want, mister.
Wait, mister.
I want, mister.
Hurry up, Bayron.
Mister, I want to read.
Please, mister.
I think that is
Wait. The fire burned loud, then smoldered yet up. Alex sat beside the fire, his eyes fixed on that blanket that night, figure beside the spring. The next morning he woke from a fitful slumber to find the sun high above. Hurriedly, he ate some of the carrot, then looked for the black, but he was not in sight. Atlet whistled, but not answer came. He walked toward the hill. The sun blazed down and the sweat ran from the body. If it would only rain, the last week had been like an oven the Iceland.
Okay, so what happened here, guys? What happened here? What is happening here? What is happening?
That the climate of the Iceland was too hot.
Yes, right. It was too hot, and then they were waiting for rain, right?
Yes.
So, guys, listen, guys. We will stop here, but don't go because I need to tell you something.
Okay.
Right? Remember what we're gonna do at 11 o'clock?
The mass.
to the church.
We're gonna go to Facebook and we're gonna look for the
Church.
page and mirar la misa, ¿verdad? Y recuerde que después de la misa we have classes, right? At 1, I'm gonna see you all in grammar class at 1.
Mister, I have a question.